Welcome back. All right, and you got to meet Jennifer Creed a little bit a minute ago, but now it's time to actually get in to Jennifer Creed and the pictures I picked. But first, tell everybody what you do and about your business.
Yeah, so I own an insurance and financial services agency. I've been in the insurance business for almost 10 years. And since October of 2015, I opened my own agency, and it was with one of the larger carriers in the area. As of October 1st, we decided to transition to an independent agency so that we can continue to grow and offer better services, more services for our clients. So we rebranded and closed down what we had spent 7 years building and hoped we could start over. So we now have Black Swan Solutions. And
where are you based out of?
So my office is in Mansfield. We serve all of Missouri and Arkansas, and it won't be long we'll be extending our license to Oklahoma.
Oh, wow, that's great.
I know. I keep having clients go, well, do you serve this area? And I'm like, hang on a minute, let me check that box. So absolutely love it. We do all insurance other than health insurance. So personal lines, commercial, love my commercial clients. Life insurance is near and dear to my heart.
Yeah. What is the importance, too, because you said you switched from a larger company to more the independent. What is the advantage for somebody local to use somebody local? Right.
So, there are so many options out there. Insurance is a commodity, so it's not necessarily what we do, but how we do what we do. You're talking about people's money, their assets, the things that are important to them. So having somebody that is going to be willing to educate you, because that's one of the biggest things that we see is insurance tends to be very transactional a lot of times. So our goal is to be consultative. Consultative, is that right?
That's a great, I love that word.
I know, I'm like, am I gonna get that one out without stuttering? Our goal is to be consultative so that our clients understand what they have and are properly protected. So utilizing somebody in the area that allows for that to take place, and it also means we know what goes on in our backyard. Yeah. When you're talking to somebody on a 1-800 number, you're likely never going to talk to the same person twice, and they may be sitting, on the West Coast in a call center. So trying to explain to them or get them to understand how things actually work where we're at can be a little difficult.
I'm sorry, West Coast don't understand Missouri. I'm sorry, they don't, or Arkansas. Don't understand us. They don't.
Or any of the other 40 plus states.
Yes, that's true. We love our way of life.
Absolutely.
I put some photos. Let's see if we can look at some of these photos now.
Okay, now, disclosure, I have no idea what photos he picked. He pilfered my social media, so
I did.
I may cringe.
I love this one.
Oh, that was great. Yeah, so at the end of January, one of my best friends had her birthday, and we escaped for a few days and did a 4-day cruise out of Miami. And we went down to, we spent an afternoon in Nassau, which I could camp out there forever. It's absolutely beautiful.
I love it.
And that was sitting on the beach in Nassau.
Beautiful.
Yeah, hanging out.
Okay, let's go to the next one. I like to, are we going to go to the next one? There we go. Sorry. We can just keep them rolling. I don't want to run out of time.
Oh, yeah. So that was at the chili.
Chili cook-off.
Yeah, the Sertoma chili cook-off last year. Julie still makes fun of me because I chose to wear white to that event.
White to a chili cook-off.
I thought it would deter me from eating too much chili. That did not end up being the case. So that is my oldest son, Austin, and his son, so my grandson, Heston, and that is one of my favorite photos.
I love that photo so much.
That is a great pic.
Oh, so sweet.
Oh, Zeus.
Is that your baby?
That is my baby. That is my 120-pound spatial respect 7-year-old Rottweiler.
He looks so sweet.
I'm pretty sure if somebody would scratch his backside and give him a cheese stick, he would hold the door open to let them take whatever. Oh, so that was our surprise birthday brunch a couple of weeks ago. So we had such a great time. We were at Gillies, which was first time. Gailey's, yeah. Yep. So yeah, first time I had been there. Wonderful, fabulous Bloody Marys.
Oh yeah. When I look at that photo though, I just think, oh, later that night a tree's gonna fall on your house.
Yeah, right.
That's the night before. Okay.
Oh, this was one of our favorite events from last year. That was with I Pour Life at the Goodwood Gadsby event. Yeah, that was just,
It was so great.
Yeah.
That was at the mill, the Finley Farms Mill.
Finley Farms Mill, beautiful event, yeah.
Oh, and I put this QR code in because, Jen, what can people do when they scan this QR code?
You can scan that QR code, and that will link you to information for our agency. You can call, text, if they want to fill out a contact form for information for any of their insurances, whatever they want to do, we can help them out.
Yes, and you can find her on Facebook, Black Swan Solutions, J. Creed Agency. Find out all the information, and we'll be putting that on the screen all throughout the show just because we're thankful you're here today.
Oh, well, I appreciate it.
Yes. All right, guys, don't go anywhere. We have so much more fun, including Marcy Bowling from Watching Over Whiskers and Travis Brooks from Price Cutter coming up. Don't go anywhere. Those weren't bad pictures.
No, those are great.
Those were